I wouldn't even know it was alcohol if you hadn't told me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good
Nice
day,
pumpkin
Craft
coke.
Friend. It's Nicky here, along with Michelle and her nice cold Coke on the back of her throat, saying hello, summertime.
Hello.
They'll probably take me off stream now because I just did an advert.
Do you want to go back out and come back in again?
Kidding. Just kidding. Oh, Joe, if you're out there, please come back. All is forgiven. Joe was waiting in the chat for us to come back.
Oh, sorry, it was my fault, Joe.
No, it wasn't. Hey, Joe. How are you? She said hey, and then it shows me that there's no views there. So I wonder if they took me off the advert. Let me just go and check, see if I'm live.
Okay.
I don't want them to pull me again. They've taken down so many of my videos. It's unbelievable. Yeah, too funny. I wish I hadn't done that.
Well, we can stop the stream and then redo it again.
No, it looks like I'm still live. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're good. Right, we're playing with toilet rolls again.
Yeah, because we have plenty of them.
I'm not saying that we hoarded, but we may have plenty of them.
And we didn't panic buy either.
No, I always keep a stash, actually. Weird, isn't it? Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a little notebook out of the toilet rolls today. And I'm just going to trim up the one side. This is the one from last week that I had inked around the edges, or inked. I didn't ink it today. I painted around the edges. So I'm going to be working on this one today. Painted around the edge. Open it out, and then we're going to collage and do some lovely stuff on here. And then we're going to stitch in some pages and make a nice little booklet, leaflet booklet. And have a bit of fun.
Yep. I found my bone folder, Nicky. Yeah, it's a miniature one. I got it free with one of the stamping magazines, and it came with the luxury rosette making kit. So that's my little scoreboard and bone folder. So.
Well, that would have been excellent for making that spine, wouldn't it? Because the spine was small, so it would have been worked really well.
Yep, I know. And I was looking everywhere, and it was in a little box beside me all along.
Gee.
I know. And I found the Stabilo pencils as well. Stabilo pencils. Today, when I was cleaning.
Oh yeah, so I finished. I don't know. Did you see it? I finished it off totally. So finished it off.
Make the screen bigger, please. I can see.
Apparently, I didn't quite finish it off. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't, because I've got the little booklets on. Just the little booklets in each one.
Cool. Beautiful paper.
good, isn't that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
See, look, and it's all glued down where I was just after I glued it, I put it in. But hey, not all the edges glued. So that's good. Such cute little papers. I love it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The album is beautiful, Nicky.
I can't quite get out last one. Oh, there we go. So there, yeah. And this one's got a belly band, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just the opening. Oh yeah, opening and opening. See, I've even forgot. It hasn't been long, and I've forgotten already how it works. But so yeah, and then little inserts and things.
All those extra little touches make such a big difference, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's the finishing touches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hubby's just bought me a nice cup of coffee.
Lovely.
Yeah, thank you, babe. And then just the some little things that I popped in there as well. So yeah, and I finished it. Did the back and the front, put the faux stitching on, and then I just made a little belly band there. And this really nice, neat little mini album.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you showed me how to make one. I'm delighted, actually.
Yeah, and the video is for that beginning part of it anyway. So you know, for this making the spine and everything. You know, if you need to refer back to it at all.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to have a bit of fun. So just collaging and on this, and then just. Yay. And rather than putting the elastic band around it, we'll stitch it in.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, because I find elastic bands, you have to have the real thin ones instead of the big bobbin.
Yeah.
Yeah. My gesso.
Sorry if I start slurping.
Was I slurping there?
No, me. I'm slurping my coffee. Yum. Oh, I love my hubby. He's so good to me. I don't know everybody. Not everybody has a good hubby, but mine's a good hubby.
Yeah. But then you're a good wife as well. So.
Well, this, you know, I won't deny it.
It works both ways.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier on today about, you know, our travels for after we finish paying for the house. You know, when we're going to go sailing again. We're going to do bits of sailing in between, but you know, the major trip is planned for when we finish paying for the house. But we're just planning a 4-month trip for next year in the boat.
Oh, fabulous!
Yeah, up to northern Norway, and then hopping on, you know, trains and things, and then going into Russia and Scandinavia, and yeah, just having a really good adventure.
Yeah, that's what life's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You might as well do it instead of dreaming about it.
Yeah. So once we manage to do, you know, paying off the house, then that's when the big sailing adventure begins again. Because we've already done that big sailing adventure, but we want to do more.
What's the longest sailing adventure you've done?
Well, we crossed the Atlantic. So yeah, and then we came back across the Atlantic. We were in the Caribbean, and then we came back across via Bermuda and Horta, and back over to France, and then back to the UK. And we were chased down by 2 hurricanes while we were doing that. and that was quite scary. So yeah, but you know, and one of the guys that when we were in not Bermuda, when we were in St. Lucia in the Caribbean, there was this guy that we saw on a really old junk boat, and he'd just come across during the storm, and you know, taken on a lot of water, and he was trying to fix his boat up, and then he sailed back over to he was intending to sail through Panama from the Caribbean. The Caribbean's here, you know, and you sail a little bit to the left over the top of Colombia and that, and into the Suez Canal.
Right.
Sorry, not Suez, Panama Canal, and he got blown off course into Colombia, and he didn't have the visas for Colombia, and so they arrested him and impounded his boat, and after his boat was impounded, he was arrested, and then they eventually let him go because he was in his 80s at that point. They let him go, and he went back to America, went back to his farm, got some more money together, bought another boat, and he's just completed a circumnavigation, and age 91.
Wow, fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah. 200 and some odd days he did it in, so quite a fast passage, but you know, 91, when you think that you're on a constantly moving platform and your bones get more brittle as you get older, and so seriously wow. I mean, I know how difficult it is with two of you to sail, you know, long passages and that, but on your own, amazing.
Yeah, because some people at that age can't even go up the stairs, you know what I mean, with them. That's fantastic. Wow, fair play to him. That's amazing.
I'd say awesome.
Yeah. I have lots of bits and pieces here, papers and stuff from I think I'll just stick on loads of scraps on the book.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a mixed media background, but on the journal page cover.
I'm not growing potatoes into my fingernails. That's the acrylic paint from yesterday. Growing potatoes, honestly.
Potatoes. Potatoes.
One of my sisters had that as a ringtone for ages. Potato. It's so funny. You know, the first 100 times I heard it, it was funny, and then it just got to be not funny after that. Potato.
I have the mean banana, and it goes on for ages as a text message, and it just keeps going banana, and then just laughs and laughs and laughs.
Does it get more angry as it goes on?
No, it just gets longer, and it's just laughing. Sometimes you can be somewhere serious, you know, fairly quiet, or in the next one you hear it going off, and I give it a little chuckle because the kids like it, you know, they get a great kick out of it.
Okay, so I made that maybe a little bit too small. Do that on one side. I'm just going to do a little bit of talking to myself now. Well, I sort this out.
I do that every day. My kids go to me, "Mommy, who are you talking to?" Oh, it was a lovely weather. It was gorgeous and sunny today.
Yeah.
Yesterday was beautiful now. Really nice. Do you know what we haven't made in a while, a zine?
What was that?
We haven't made a zine in a while.
All right, yeah, no.
I have backgrounds of one there.
All right, yeah. Cool. We should have done that. Maybe if we have time. Maybe if we have enough time, we'll do that after.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was going to say I'm not sure I had anything to go in it, but I do because I have plenty of digis. I'm the digi queen now.
Yeah. Some fabulous ones out there.
Yeah, I got the steampunk one as well. So,
oh, did you?
Yeah, I haven't printed it off yet.
Didn't I? Or did you
Sorry?
get a sense?
No. Yeah, I've bought it, but I haven't printed it off. So yeah. I might have got a few steampunk freebies from there, but I bought the kit, the Victoria Design steampunk kit. She reduced it in price, so I bought it.
Brilliant.
Well, while it was on special. Special.
I have a little tub thing here where everything gets thrown into it. So I'm just looking for scrap pieces of paper and napkin.
Yeah. I remember the first time I did the zine, and it was like, wow, crazy, man.
Yeah, I actually watched that in the tutorial.
Yeah, I think I was the first one mixed media in to do it, but after seeing the straight girls do it, the non-crafty girls, it's like, yes.
Yeah, I like the one you did with the James Davenport's napkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was lovely. And I gave
that one.
Yeah, I gave it away.
Yeah.
There's something to make that you really want to keep.
Yes, I know. And then when you give it away, you go, oh, I should have kept that. It made a different one.
I should have scanned it in. I should have done something. I've learned my lesson over the years on that, though. It's like I'm more likely to scan and make a copy and send the copy now than I am to send my original work.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I don't own a printer or anything, though. I might get one for my birthday. But that's one I was wondering, can you download the digital kits to your phone and print them that way through the wireless on a printer? Oh, you can?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Oh, that's good then. I'll do it that way.
If you've got enough space and memory on your phone, but the files are actually only small, so it's not like it's a photograph file or anything. I think
that's good.
Yeah, I think they come through like JPEGs and what's the other one? Zip files or whatever. And you can either download the JPEG files or the zip files, or both if you want to, by accident.
Yeah, because you always have it then, whereas you buy the printables, you just have the printables and that's it.
Yeah.
I got fabulous printables from Tandy Art Design because I didn't have a printer and then after she post them out and they're fabulous. But I haven't played with them. I have an idea what I want to do with them for a frame. Like a picture frame, but make it a 3D one. I haven't seen the picture frame that I want to get yet, or the size. Yeah, well, that's why I have planned, but they're in a box up on the shelf there. And she's in Ireland, so the postage wasn't expensive at all. It was great.
I'm going to get that right, but hey, tomorrow.
Mine's crooked.
Yeah, just thought I'd do the inside first. And then have fun playing on the inside.
Never even thought of this.
Yep. I remember Anne-Marie did a treasure map once, and she burnt around the edges, and that looked really good.
Good idea.
Yeah, that'd be fun to make a treasure map or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did the inside first. I have no idea. That's just the way I roll sometimes. Yeah. It's just the way I roll.
Yeah. I have to say, I love your take on the shell tag today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because I don't want people to be put off by just the word. You know, I'm trying to show you that it's just inspiration. So, you know, you think, oh my goodness, how boring is that shell? Yeah, what? You want me to draw a nautilus shell or a crab shell, or, you know, as I said, my first thought was Brian the snail, and asked me why from the Magic Roundabout. Brian the snail.
I broke my heart laughing when you said that. The Magic Roundabout. I brought back memories watching it. Because then when you were saying that, I was thinking, oh, eggshells. That's what I was thinking then. We could do something with eggshells.
Yeah. We already did the eggshell one before, and when I forget what we were doing, but we did an eggshell one before, and I was thinking, no, I don't want to do eggshell again.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really enjoy working with the eggshell anyway. so that's why I didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, because you have to wash it and all, don't you? And make sure they're clean and dry. And
yeah, you have to wash it and take the membrane out, and it's just a bit of a pain. Even though I did collect the eggshells for it, because I was thinking, I will, and then I thought, nah, yeah. I must change my water after we do this, because it's all gluey. The water's gluey rather than painty. It's gone gluey. Scraping the bottom of the barrel there.
Yeah. I went out and bought PVA glue in the local newsagent was open. It's only the main essential shops are open here now in Ireland. And I bought a little small 120 ml of just the not regular PVA glue. €3 to charge me for it. I was like reluctantly to pay for it, so I just added more to it. So that's what I'm using because I'm trying to save my Mod Podge. Like for a large bottle of Mod Podge, €20 or €22. But at the same time, I've had about 2 years now, so I mean, you kind of
this isn't Mod Podge in here. This is PVA glue and water. So this is my Mod Podge.
Yeah,
this is my Mod Podge, but that's PVA water. I've got the big liter ones, and so I decanted some of it in and that, and watered it down a little bit, and so this looks like Mod Podge, but it isn't. It's a bit more watery, and I keep the Mod Podge for the good stuff.
Yeah, but especially when you're just doing backgrounds as well, there's no point in using the Mod Podge and wasting it.
But because it's so expensive for us.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I paid $36 for Mod Podge of this size, 16 fluid ounce.
Wow. It's even more expensive. I got this one gel medium and I paid $9.49 for it. So I think it sticks the pages together though when you're doing it in a journal. So I'm not keen on it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to do that though. It's just not supposed to make it, sticky in that. I've got my gel medium is lovely. I love using it. It's not tacky at all afterwards.
What brand is it?
Yeah, I'm just having a look, see whether I've got the tub or I've got two. I've got Liquitex, and so I've got the Liquitex and I've got Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
Which is an extra heavy one. So really, really thick one, this one. But this Liquitex one I've had ages and ages, and it's great. Really love it.
Yeah, I'll pick up some of that.
Yeah. It's not sticky, and you can't even feel it on the surface afterwards. It's really, really good.
Yeah, because we can get that brand here. But at the moment, I'm looking to get gesso. But I bought this Reeves gesso, and it was only €6 in Eason's. It's a bookstore, and it has a little art section, but it's very, very watery. Yeah, it doesn't. I put gesso on that, and you can still see it.
Yeah, my gesso isn't very watery, but you do need a couple of coats, otherwise you can see through it. But mine's not very watery, but you still see through it. Yeah, so it takes, as I say, a couple of coats. You can see, you can see where I went over the brown. You can still see the brown. You'd be able to see the book paper as well.
Right. Yeah, because I was looking at that Finnavar's one, and she sells the heavy body gel, heavy body
gesso. Yeah.
Yes. And I said, well, I might try that and see how does that work. So that's the next chopping spray.
Yeah. So I've got some really pretty little napkins. I did some pretty little napkins, and that's so I might put part of this one on.
Well, that's gorgeous. I like that.
Yeah, I got this from which craft do you do in Australia? So I made a little order over there. It's really it's a repeat pattern. The quarter just repeats.
Yeah.
So I think I might put some of that on, and then of course I got me a little. I managed to get me a little. She sold these as well. Something like $1 a napkin. It's like, wow.
Oh, that's dear.
Just for one napkin. So And then it's quite nice. Quite a nice bold print. Yeah. I think I didn't buy too many, just 3, I think it was.
Yeah, especially like normally they're about 30 cents, 30, 40 cents, depending on why you buy them. Most of the time I get my napkins in the supermarket, and you get a pack of napkins for $2.99, or if they're on sale, they're usually €1 for a pack. So that's where I buy mine.
Yeah, the really cheap ones, they were they're not very good to work with. They like put holes in almost straight away. I find I can't be rough with them at all, the cheap ones.
And then there's the ones, I think I sent you some of them. They're fairly good ones now. Well, I did order from Decoupage, a Facebook group. She sells online, and I did order a mystery pack, and it was €6, but I got like a fairly big box of mixture of different napkins. I have to say, now they were lovely. So they came in handy. But yeah, I find you kind of hoard the ones you want to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of waiting for the right project to use. Like I done the wooden box there recently. That napkin. You see?
Oh yeah, cute.
Yeah, just put feet and accents.
Yeah, lovely.
And then it says, life's little moments make the best memories. And they were from the pound shop, the wooden box.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really miss out on things like that here. It's like, they charge like a wounded bull, they do.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't understand why everything's so expensive, when if they had it at a reasonable price, more people will buy them, actually.
Buy it, yeah.
You know that way, yeah.
Right, let's see what other nice one I can put on. Such a nice colour there. Going for like really softy colours.
And is the postage stopped now in New Zealand, Nicky?
It's they're doing like essential mail only, so it's hit and miss, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's I'm not posting anything else because there'll be a big backlog of things going around here, so I'm trying not to post out anything yet.
Yeah. Their postal service is still running as normal.
All right. Yeah.
If I was just wondering, I was gonna have them. I never actually showed you, did I? The rice papers I bought you.
No, you didn't. No.
Do you want me to show you now or after the stream?
You can show me and I can list after them.
On the stream or afterwards?
Yeah, do it now. You can do it now.
Okay, I have them downstairs.
I'm just going through my napkin stash and just pulling out some light pastel-y coloured napkins just to put on. This is part of a rose thing going on, which is nice, making it a little bit girly. Because sometimes I feel like girly. So I'm just wrestling through. Okay, I'll start adding. Or maybe shall go downstairs. I mean, didn't mean for her to go downstairs, but hey.
All right, back. I'll move this so there's no glue or anything in them. Make sure.
I was going to say I do have a new date for coming to the UK, and that's mid-September. So I've rearranged all my flights. So
that's great. I can replan then. So can you see?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. That's lovely.
Yeah. Just like there's something. So they're all still wrapped up. So it was a mixture. It was just you ordered them and it was just a bundle you got. You didn't have any preference, or you couldn't pick what ones you wanted.
Yeah.
So
all right. Yeah. Lovely.
And then there's that one.
Oh yeah, I love Stamperia anyway. So
Yeah. That's like a hat box with pearls and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you see okay? And then there's, you might like that one.
Kitty.
Home. There's actually no wrapper on that. Well, I'll get your wrapper. Look at this one.
Yep, lovely. Yeah.
And this one.
Oh,
like a purpley blue.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
Yes. It's probably much brighter though.
Right, and then it's going up, yeah. Sherry says pretty papers. Hi, Sherry. Oh,
hi, Sherry. I actually done a book box on this one. It's really nice. And then there's the flower botanical.
Yeah, they're all lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
And there's still more, Helen.
All right, okay.
Yeah. And there's tulip. I think they're tulips.
Yeah, it looks like tulips. Said the florist.
Yeah. That's it then.
Oh, yeah.
Jamal.
They're lovely. Can't wait. Yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah. I have them downstairs in the cupboards out of the way. Or in the press.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Flipping COVID-19. Yeah, I've never used rice paper either, Sherry.
Oh, it's so easy to use and it's much thicker than napkins.
Yeah. Really good for decoupage, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I use it in mixed media as well, so. I find if you wet it instead of tearing it sometimes because there's thicker threads in it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's lovely. Are you just on YouTube through this, or are you on Facebook as well, Nicky?
Just YouTube today.
Okay. I can't see any of the comments on, I see.
All right.
I'm not getting notifications. Oh, there. Oh, hi, Joe. Hi, Sherry.
You can see him now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was running so late, I just decided to do YouTube because it takes a little bit of fiddling around, you know, to get it all done.
Mm.
Yeah, so I can't wait. Looking forward to
Yeah, I
it.
look forward to meeting it. Yeah. A break away from the kids as well.
Good. Because they'll be back at school, so
Yeah. They go back to September. Well, my eldest daughter will be going to secondary school, so I think it's August they go back, and then the 29th or the 20th or whatever August.
wow.
And then they go back September. Yeah, and they're off since June secondary, so they get a good 3 months. Yeah, the date for sending the kids back to school has been changed to now the 19th of April. We'll see by then whether they'll be in school or not.
I'm just right at the end of this. So refill it, but I'll do that later.
You find you have to keep stirring it as you open it?
With the watered down one, yes.
Yeah.
But it sort of like separates out.
Yeah, because it gets a bit gloopy in the middle and then it's watery on the outside.
Yeah. Might as well scrape out all the bits. Oh,
I like using greaseproof paper at the moment.
Are you into that, are you?
Yeah. I was wondering, was it similar to deli paper? That's what I'm using.
I think it's a little bit different because it's I really think that the deli paper's got more of a wax surface on it.
Oh, okay.
Well, from what I've seen some people using it for, I think that's right.
Yeah, I've never used it, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, me too.
I know it's cheap enough to buy, but it's expensive to ship it over, though.
Yeah. I've been trying to get some of the what ribbon is it called? It's called that seam binding that they use in America, because it's different to our seam binding here.
Right.
Yeah, it's made completely differently because ours is quite a thick cotton type of seam binding. And if you see all those videos using the seam binding from Americans, it's not cotton like ours are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to source any yet. I've been searching.
Maybe see can someone do a swap with you from
Well,
America,
I've tried. Yeah, it's like no one wants to ship out to New Zealand though. It's like You say, well, where are you? New Zealand. No one wants to know.
Okay. I know where postal service here. What you do is it's our postal service called Unpost, and you can I actually registered online with them, and they'll give you a UK address and also a US address. And then it's obviously when you're shopping online, then you can give that address instead of the one here in Ireland. And then they post it from wherever the American or the UK England address. And then you can either have a choice of getting it to your local post office or to your house. And then they deduct the price out of it, you pay for that then. So I haven't used the US one yet. But I'm tempted to see how expensive it will be. What the cost price would be.
Well, because some of the American sites and that charge ridiculous prices, more than it would actually cost to post it out, and they won't give you a refund on it.
Because that's what I was thinking about buying something. I could use the American address and probably the shipping price would be cheaper. But I suppose it'll all depend on the weight as well. But it's not expensive for me to ship to a post stuff to America. Like I posted to the wooden box I made online. Now it was late to send it to her, but it was only like €9 to post her over. It wasn't expensive. Yeah. Whereas I got a book of I done a swap a lady in America for Halloween, and she sent me fabulous papers and tags, and I was looking at the postage, and it was over $20, and it cost me like $8 or something to send to her. So it's really expensive.
Yeah. Ridiculous, and it's so cheap for them to send inside America.
Yeah.
With their flat rate posting and that.
Yeah. I have family in America, and I was half thinking I'll send them a list to them to go to craft shopping, but not now, obviously, but to one of those craft stores.
Yeah.
Because my sister was over there for my sister was over there for 2 months. She went on a month holiday, and she got me some craft supplies. But she was saying the shops are huge and have loads of craft supplies. So I'm looking forward to hopefully one day I'll go to America and bring over an empty suitcase. I'm just gluing down scraps of bits of pieces of paper I have in the box there.
Didn't hear what you were saying because the heat tool cut it all off.
Oh, right, okay. And I was just saying when my sister was over there on holidays, she went over for a month or more than a month to family. We have family in Cape Cod, and she went to the craft stores, and she was saying they were huge, absolutely huge. She says she said you'd love it, and I said, yeah.
Yeah, there's something to behold, a sight to behold.
Yeah. That's the saying now. If I ever go to America, I'm going over with an empty suitcase.
Yeah.
But even down to the consignment stores, my sister, like, she bought, I don't know, are you allowed to say a name brand of a particular handbag? Are you?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No? Okay. She was looking at a Michael Kors bag, and she got it like over there for $50, and over here it's like 200 and something. Same with, like, she bought a watch. Now I wouldn't have a clue about the designer brands or something. If I like something, I like something. It doesn't matter where it comes. The way it wouldn't bother me whether it has a designer brand or not. Anyway, but she bought a watch, and it's like 200 and something euros here, and she paid like $30 or something over there. And I was saying, yeah, and it's like, it's amazing, yeah, how the price differences. I have to say, they are very nice now. Very confused. Or maybe Nicky's finished drying and then I'll dry mine.
So how many toilet rolls you've got flattened out now? Or flattened under half? Keeping a stash now, are you?
Yeah, I am. I think I have a new favourite. I have at the moment 4. No, 3. Yeah.
It's awesome. Glad I introduced you.
Yes, I think what's putting me off doing one at the moment is it's that my paper trimmer just cuts wonky. Yeah, because I find it as like a waste of paper, if you know what I mean. I know they're only from the pound shop, so they're still nice little papers. I don't have, like, the ones that you can get the little embellishments and all the little pretty ones. They're kind of more background. So I have a nice set of papers there. My friend gave me. Well, I gave her some money. She went to craft fair and came back with papers. But I don't want to use them yet. I have a proper paper trimmer.
Look at my freckles. Freckles. I'm just a freckle. Freckle. I'm a freckled freckle. I have freckles on my freckles. So just
that'd be the Scottish part of you.
Think how fabulous it would be if the ozone hole healed over while everybody wasn't driving around and that.
I was actually reading an article yesterday, and it has started to heal.
Yeah, because of course we're right under the hole in the ozone here.
Yeah, but there is a scientific. I'll actually send you the link onto it on I was reading that they're saying that there is, you can see signs of it starting to heal already.
Yeah.
So Mother Nature is healing.
Yeah. So I'm just going to measure this because I've got some coffee and tea dyed papers here that I did. So I'm going to put these in here.
Well, I'm going to move so I can dry.
Yeah. So I am just going to measure. Sorry, I just hit you then. Sorry. 5. By, let's say, 3 3/4. As I say, I'm not growing potatoes, it's acrylic paint, so please don't think I'm a bit scabby. So I'm just going under the measurement that I measured, even though I took a little bit off. Just getting that fraction under. Just do another sketch and that should be enough, just for a little journal. Did these papers the other day and it took me 3 days to get them dry because we started to have lots of rain. I looked a bit wide. Good job I stopped myself then.
Yeah. I usually dry mine in the oven.
Yeah. I find that if I dry them in the oven, they get a little bit wrinkled, whereas these are quite flatter because I let them dry naturally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but it took me a couple of days of going in and just turn them over, you know, to let the air get at them, turn them over. But I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it because they
ironed them, can't you?
Yeah, they did dry quite flat, so yeah, I was quite happy with it. Worth the little bit of effort. Keeping the cat out of it was the hardest thing. Yeah, it's quick doing it in the oven because I did that the first batch I ever did. I didn't dry them in the oven.
Yeah.
And it was quick, but you know, it's like it was a lot of effort.
I like when you get the, you know, the lines going across, like the bars of the
Shelves, yeah.
the wire bars. I usually iron them then, but I love the crinkled sound of the paper.
Oh, right, yeah. Just going to trim it off. Slightly overhanging, so just trim it off. So it'd be good to have wavy scissors or something now, wouldn't it?
Mm.
The paper move as you go through it. Yeah, fits nicely. Just shredded some of my sponge there. Oh.
I seen Cahan, she has a little Tupperware dish with a sponge in it and water, and she cleans her fingers with it. And she's
All right, yeah.
I thought it was a great little idea. I'm going to find paper. It's right beside me. Jelly print.
I'm a bit low on jelly print papers.
Yeah, you should do next time.
Yeah, as in I have none left.
Oh, okay. Mine are quite grungy looking, I think. I need to apply a bit more paint, some low on paint.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have gone for the pink one.
keep banging into my table there. Right, I've just got to look for some thread and needle. Might as well use my little memory keeper thing, hadn't I? I've got it, so I might as well use it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point in buying it?
And it's easy enough to use.
Yeah, it is. It's super simple. Just got to line her up.
I've seen people use phone books. You know, the way you open a phone book and stick the...
Yeah, you would do for bigger projects, of course, because this is just a little one.
Yeah.
So I can stick it in here. For a big project, I wouldn't be able to get it in here. Yeah, this was Lizzie Brewer's fault. She made me do it. I saw her use it and I thought, oh my goodness, that looks like so much fun.
She's a lovely woman, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's very fun.
Yeah, I used to watch Michelle Pipeling all the time. And then when she went off YouTube, it was like, and then I found Lizzie. So it was like, oh.
And she's a wonderful crafter as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know who I like as well? You know, Laurie Haley Richardson.
Oh, right.
She's a wonderful crafter. Yeah. She done. Her latest project was she made paper dolls. They're fabulous. You want to see them? Have you seen it?
Did you see my paper dolls from years ago?
I did.
No. I saw Wendy actually post a picture of her paper dolls, so I didn't see Laurie's paper dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using paper bags, fabric.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did paper dolls ages ago. So I did paper chain dolls as well.
Yes, that's right. And cat.
Yeah. So I saw Wendy's post on it. I must admit I haven't seen what's it? Haley Richardson. Yeah, Laurie. So yeah, I haven't seen hers. I have to go and check it out, won't I?
Yeah. There's this stuff with cotton wool, or not cotton wool, the stuffing. I wouldn't have that. I was thinking I could use cotton wool.
Yeah, this is going to be my next project after when the shop's open and that. So I've got a little cat. They're called fat cat crochet stuffies.
Oh.
And so I've got the it's a crochet one. So I've got the thing, but I haven't. Of course, I don't have any yarn or anything to make it with, or this things to stuff it. Talking about stuffing, and but cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make these. They look gorgeous. I want one. Just got to go on my bed.
Do you know they'd be good for as well? You know, if you needed door stops, for
right,
holding your door on, if you put a weight at the bottom of it.
Yeah, you could actually stuff it with rice or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could use that as a door stop. You know, the ones for holding your door open.
So cute.
It is, isn't it? It's fabulous.
Yeah, that's a project that has to wait. Oh my goodness, it's like, oh. Yeah, so I've got lots of things, I'm in the process of finishing up lots of projects, which is great. So, but which is great for me. But,
my camera keeps. Am I too high up? Or do I need to go lower?
You're a little bit away, but.
Is that better? Because on my phone, I have a plant pot, a flower pot, and I have one of those selfie sticks, and that's how I hold my camera up.
Yeah.
So I can use it to telescope up higher or lower. But it keeps wobbling to the side because it's held by sellotape.
Yeah.
And it's a bit wonky.
When I want to go really close in, I get my this is a this one here, this tripod here is years and years old. Had it on the boat, had to cut part of it off. Had to cut part of the handle off because when it was on the desk in the boat, I couldn't get it under there because it was too high up. So I had to cut the handle off. So you know how old this one is. It's been well. So when I want to get in quite close, this is the one I use. But the one here I bought last year, and it's got an arm that takes it out over the table, so which is great. And it's got lots of bits on it, so I can raise it up really, really high if I have to. But it sits on the desk, and it's got an arm that swings out, which is just great. I love that. Love that. I don't think these quite went through, but I'll just check now. I did not pierce the toilet roll. It's actually stronger than you think, this toilet roll tube. There we go. Flipping eyesight.
I know I have to look over my glasses because I don't know where I put my reading glasses.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
The kids told me I was very old today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my middle granddaughter usually tells me I'm old because I've got sprinkles. I think I prefer sprinkles to wrinkles.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not old. I says, I'm quite young. And she says, Mommy, you're near 50. I says, I have a few years yet to go before I'm 50.
It's nice of her, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, considering that she asked me, they were talking about the Titanic, and she says, Mommy, were you on the Titanic? She comes in with some waffles, I have to say. I was like, it was not. Oh, she says.
got no concept of time, have they?
No.
We're on the Titanic.
Yeah, she said. I'll have some stories to tell when she's older. You know.
Yeah. To embarrass her in front of the old boyfriend.
Oh yeah. She was saying to her and her friends in school were talking about, and like she's only 10, and they were having a conversation. She was telling me they were having a conversation among themselves. When are they allowed to have boyfriends? And everyone was like, the other kids were like, oh, 16 or 18. And my daughter turned around and says, my daddy said I have to be 40. I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend till I'm 40. And she believes him as well, like, you know.
Special age.
Yeah.
They're still at that special age.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like this stuff we use on the boat to repair the sails. It's what this feels like.
That'd be a type of silk, wouldn't it?
Well, waxed cotton is what we used because it stops it rotting and that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it keeps it from rotting for a while. Nothing, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna just pop a bit of glue on that now to stop the knot coming from undone. And then I might put some lace over it just to hide it. Cute.
I cleaned my almost cleaned my craft space in my bedroom, and the last little bit I just kind of gave up and just stuffed it back in.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I was doing then. Oh yeah, looking for some lace to go on there, and then I'll be done. And I'll have my little booklet. I want to just cover that spine bit over. Might be a bit too wide there. Oh, I don't know. Probably go okay, won't it? He thinks so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. There's some great tags and things. Great tags that I've made from lace and that over the years. Not all my spools. Yeah, not all my spools have got lace on there. You just start putting them back on. Yeah,
I love the ones you sent me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna use them as a template to make
more.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Now, where's my paper clips?
I like it a lot. I'm trying to get another one of my butterflies on there.
Needles.
Or maybe number 24 just because. It's a great napkin. I think I've used it on everything so far.
Which one?
Yeah. Fun little napkin.
Yeah.
So it was looking a little bit, I don't know, empty on the thing. Sort of like everything ended up looking the same. So I think I'm just going to pop it out with a little bit of something. You're going to add a closure on yours?
Pardon?
Are you adding a closure on yours?
I never even thought about it, actually. I didn't even get that far thinking. I might do. Are you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. It's too gone too far now.
I think I need to probably add more papers because it's a bit thin, actually. I'm just looking. Too short.
Look at that. No one ever knew that this was made from a inside of a toilet roll.
No.
I think that's what I like about him so much is that no one knows.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Mine is going to be crooked, not straight whatsoever. What is it? And that's okay.
Just stick your fingers to it.
Sure, you haven't made in a while an index card.
I know. It's because I'm doing all those tags. It's sort of like it's because it's the same sort of scale. It's I'm just doing too many tags.
Are you up to date on your tags now?
Well, Eileen's asked me this morning to postpone tomorrow, so I'm not going to be doing one for tomorrow. So I might make a tag tomorrow, index card tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm not posting another one until my Monday.
Right.
Yeah, her Sunday, my Monday. Considering it's Saturday already. Saturday for me today.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Just putting putting some sparkle on my butterfly. Not that you'll be able to see it on camera, I don't suppose.
Unless you want to put it on bigger screen, because I'm just sewing this now. If you want to show it.
No, it's all right. No, you just don't get the sparkle in that on camera.
Oh.
It just doesn't show. But that's what I'm doing. It's very difficult to sparkle up on camera.
Yeah, sometimes you miss a lot on the camera compared to photographs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I might just be able to see the sparkle on it, but I doubt it. Cute little notebook. Did you do 3 holes or more?
I did, yeah. 3.
3.
Yeah.
I did 5 on one.
Oh, okay. No, just doing the 3. Enough. The dog's barking outside.
Can't hear him.
I said it's something. Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, okay. I said there's a lot of dogs being walked plenty times a day.
People who never used to walk their dogs are now walking their dogs.
Yeah. I'm going to go through it again because it's quite thin thread.
I was going to go around the frame there on the around here, but I decided not to because I could just play with this and doodle on it forever. Yeah, once I start, I'm quite a doodler, so it's trying to stop myself from doing it.
Yeah. That's it. Sewn in.
Cool.
I'll tidy my desk up a bit. Yeah, I just used scrap up them. What are they called? Jelly prints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. They're rough and ready, but
yeah, very cute.
You want to put big screen on for you, Nicky? So I can see. So I can see.
You can see.
Yeah, because I always miss your work when I'm streaming with you, but whereas when I'm watching your videos, I can see what you're doing. I can see your work.
Yeah. Okay. So that's in there, and then it's just book paper and the coffee dyed paper. So, and I did a 5-hole binding on mine. just because I actually think the 5 hole is neater and holds it in a bit tighter. That's why I do 5 rather than 3. Yeah, and a little bit of glitter on the butterfly. Did you want to hold yours up and I'll do you bigger on the screen so you can see properly? Let me just get this solo layout today. Yeah.
No.
Yep, got you.
I glued mixed media of the jelly prints. So
yeah, I like those jelly print papers. Very nice.
Yeah. And plain ones are different sizes.
Yeah.
I was purposely, not on purpose, but bad cutting on that end, but I don't mind. I like them. Jelly prints.
Yep.
So yeah. And then just the front is all mixture of bits. So I might do, just different bits of scraps of paper, punched out paper, book paper, whatever, napkin. I might go around the edge or put a focal point on the front of it. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. Yeah.
Very nice. Put that past an hour and a half.
Was that an hour and a half, was it?
Yeah, an hour and a half. That's so funny. So there we go. And I think I'll call it a day because I've got to go for a run. I've started running again.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, because I've lost all that weight. I can now start running again, which will help me lose even more weight. So
brilliant.
Yeah.
And how long of a run will you go for?
Just 5K.
Oh, just 5K.
Yeah. Well, I'm an ex-marathon runner, so it's just 5K. Yeah. It'll be a grind, but it will be just 5K.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, then. So we're going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching, everyone who's still there. Thanks for that, and Sherry and Joe for coming in and saying hi. That was very nice of you. And we'll see you all again maybe tomorrow. What do you think about that, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. No plans now.
Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Slán.